They're like in London. They got the accents and everything. It's pretty cool. I liked it.
Any other movies you've watched or anything like that?
Movies I haven't watched. Not really. You?
There was a movie I watched. I don't know if I talked about it in the last podcast called Silk Road or Silk something. And apologize because I'm fucking. I think we're both fucking low energy today. But it was it's based on it's a movie based on pretty much the first website that you could go and buy drugs. So you could it was like Amazon. It's like the black web. So if you wanted to buy fucking coke or whatever and then get it shipped to you, this is like the website. So the movie is kind of based on a real subject, but it's not the whole full true story. And they say it. So it's pretty cool how some kid he invented this website, and it gets deeper as he gets into it. Other than that, my girl made me watch a movie yesterday that we watched on Netflix. It's a Spanish movie. It's something Ghosts something. It's based in Spain. They kind of flip it. Some guy, he's a famous actor. He gets arrested. He was with a girl in a hotel room.
Yeah.
He looks in the mirror. Somebody hits him. And then from there, when he wakes up, he has blood. And then somebody else is dead. That's the way it starts.
What the fuck?
The girl he was with. So then it goes back, like 3 months before. So this guy he gets arrested. He's like a famous person.
Okay.
It turns out the shorty is not even his girl. He's married. So then it goes back into the whole thing, but then there's a lot more plots into it. And in the end, they kind of they do it pretty good. It's not bad. It's called Something Ghost. It's from Spain. It wasn't too bad. My girl, we watched that yesterday.
I watched The Crew.
Oh,
on Netflix.
Watched The Crew.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, The Crew is half an hour.
That was funny.
What else? I'm trying to see movies. I think we try to watch Ulysses or something like that.
The Little Squirrel?
Yeah, but
That's a Disney movie.
Yeah, we changed it.
I didn't watch that.
I've been watching F is for Family. I watched the first 2 seasons. They were okay, but I just struggled. And then yesterday or the day before, I wanted to just watch just some type of cartoon that's funny. The last season was actually, I think, better than the first 2. So the last season was good. I was just watching that. That was funny. I watched part of the first episode, the Hotel Cecil. I haven't had a chance to watch it with my girl. And I think that's been pretty much it. I know me and my sister tried to watch WandaVision.
I haven't watched that.
It was...
Baron keep telling me to watch it.
We watched the first episode and a half. They're not long.
Yeah, they're like 20.
But they're black and white. So I'm trying to figure out.
It's the way Baron was explaining to me is that they're stuck in her head. She's stuck in her head.
Yeah.
And every episode changes. So that first episode, she was stuck in the 50s. That's what you saw that.
Yeah.
But he told me by episode 4 starts getting better.
It looks like it because it turns into color.
Yeah, and then it starts talking about the current Marvel characters. So it has to do that this show leads into one of the new Marvel movies. That's what Baron keeps explaining to me.
Yeah.
So I haven't watched it yet. I told Baron to let me know once all the episodes are done, if I could go ahead and binge it all in one shot to get it out the way. Because like you said, for me it looked kind of boring. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm not going to give this any chances or whatever. I was like, fuck that. But that's The Crew I watched. I saw a trailer for the Formula One show that's coming back in the middle of March.
Oh, the Formula One on Netflix.
Yes, I'm waiting for that. That show, I'm hype every time I see that show. Mm-hmm. So I'm waiting for that. And of course, I keep watching Jersey Shore.
Yeah, I was watching Jersey Shore. I'm not fully caught up. I probably got the last 2 episodes.
Okay.
Well, a lot of it was my sister was here, so she was behind. So then she watched the part of it. We finished Your Honor. Of course, that ended last week, I think. Been watching Shameless. This week was based on it was like a
recap.
A recap on Fiona, and it was probably one of the best episodes I've watched in terms of all the recaps. Even I don't know, man. I like this episode because I haven't seen Fiona in such a long time, and it shows like how good of an actress she was. I didn't know until you see it now. Like they just show when she acts crazy, when she act drunk, and then each person they're doing it. The way they're doing it is they're doing a video. It starts off Carl and what's her name, the redhead,
Debbie.
They're doing a video for her, and then it has to do with them too. So everything with them too, and then all of them. Then it does with the brother, the gay guy. Then it does with Lip. It shows when Lip and her went at it, and how they both were drunks.
Oh, okay.
And he goes, it doesn't what you expect. Our father was an alcoholic, and I didn't peep it like how they both went through the same sort of things because of Frank.
Yeah.
So you don't see like, oh shit, Frank plays. Then Frank also says like how much he does his part, like how much he loves her, sort of, and how they were close. And then you see between them when like Frank faked his death, all these things, and then you see like a lot of how close she was and how good of an actress, and then it shows like all the guys that she's been with, or even Kev saying, "Yo, I was a better friend than you were" to the black girl for real, and it shows her and Kev certain parts when Kev had breast cancer.
Yeah.
And so it was a good episode. It was a real good episode. It was like funny, sad at the same time. It was just a good episode. But other than that, man,
I send you and Santi a thing for you guys to watch on Netflix. I want you guys to watch it, but I'm not gonna tell you guys what is it about. It's like I send you guys a text. I think it's called something Animal with Bear Grylls. And there's a 45-minute episode.
Docu-series?
It's not even you just gotta watch.
Okay.
It's him in the jungle.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
It's him in the jungle, and you tell him what to do in this episode.
Oh, because that show is supposed to be like
interactive.
Virtual interactive.
So you tell Bear Grylls where you want him to go.
Yeah.
Do you want him to continue to do this, and that? I did 30 minutes of it. But I kept doing the bad ones to see if he dies or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just he continues. So everybody has the opportunity to do their different take on the show.
I'll probably do it with my girl then.
So, because I was watching it and I told my girl, I'm telling him what to do.
Yeah.
She was like, what? How? So he's running to a Jeep. Oh, should I climb the tree or hide under the Jeep?
Yeah.
And I told my girl, I'm going to tell him now. She goes, no, you're not. So then on the screens, it pops up. Either this side or this side.
And you pick it.
And I picked, and he went under the Jeep.
Yeah.
And the lion was looking for him. She was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Then there was a part with a snake. So it was like 45 minutes of just if you got nothing to do.
Yeah, I saw that on thing, but I gotta check that out. But other than that, watching the Stone Cold show, which has been good. I saw the last episode with Bert Kreischer.
I didn't watch that one yet.
And I think that's it, man. But people, continue listening. Continue, like I said, anything you guys want us to talk about, please let us know. We'll definitely talk about next week. Hopefully everything goes good in Mexico. We'll talk about some of that stuff. And then we'll definitely talk about March and what's going through in March.
You got any Chuleta smack?
Yes, I do. I thought I didn't have one. But if you have one, go ahead.
I got two. I'm going to smack the Pizza King shop for not knowing what a beef patty is. Because they looked at me crazy. And the second smack is going to me. Because I came to Lee's house.
Yeah.
Going through some shit with my girl. And I didn't think she was on the phone. But somehow the phone was on and she was listening to the conversation.
Yeah.
And I was just talking out loud. And she told me, you're not going to hear everything you're saying. I was like, no, you can't. And then I look at the phone, and the phone was on. So I give myself a smack.
Oh, Oh man, I think she gave you a smack too.
Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah, so my Chuleta smack goes to the beautiful state of Florida.
Once again.
So in the state of Florida, you know, people are getting vaccines.
Yes.
And
I think I know where you're going with this.
There was these two girls that got dressed up as grannies.
Yes.
To get the COVID-19 vaccine, and they got caught.
Dumb bitches.
Man, so they, you know, like everything in fucking Florida, man, is just like, I just wonder with Florida, are they really that stupid, or they just do shit on purpose?
It's the sun. The sun boils your brain.
I don't know, man, but yeah, they got caught. They got dressed up as two grandmothers to get the vaccine shot.
Dummies.
God damn it! I wouldn't even think the vaccine shot people would be like that thirsty.
I know.
I guess people are. But yeah, people, that's it for episode 146. We'll catch you guys next week on episode 147.
Yup.
And we'll catch you. Peace.
Peace.